Welcome back to Expert Crypto. We have a lot of stuff to get into today. Hope you guys are having a great day. We're going to see a lot of pumping going on exactly as predicted, okay? Exactly as predicted. Yeah, I know. Sometimes you get it right on the dot. We did some leverage trades yesterday on Bitcoin. I did 53K 10x, take profit around 58. I did 53.5 7x, take profit at 59, 54.5 10x, take profit at 62.5, and 54k 10x, take profit at 61k. Those are all the trades I put in. I put 4 trades in. All of my stop losses are 5% below. Make sure that you guys put in some stop losses. I'm going to be moving them up every time Bitcoin goes up 3%. I'm going to move it up, my stop loss up 2%. Make sure you guys do that. Just giving you a little tip, a little heads up. Figured I'd say that as the first thing. We have some news I'm going to get into about Bitcoin, and then we're going to go look at the analytics. So our boy Michael Saylor, we love Michael Saylor, basically the face of Bitcoin institutional buying. MicroStrategies sees up to 52% revenue surges. Saylor confirms buying more Bitcoin ahead. And I'm looking at the charts. I'm looking at the analytics. Not a lot of retail buyers are really holding Bitcoin right now. A lot of these retail buyers are only going for these alts. And I do not blame them. But the main support for Bitcoin right now is these institutions. These institutions are buying Bitcoin like crazy. And I'm going to show you guys, look how low all of these charts are for outflow and inflow for Bitcoin. All of this is going to these institutions. When you guys see these charts so low, it's probably meaning that these large buyers are supporting Bitcoin. I really do see that as the case because there's not that many transactions going on with Bitcoin, and there's just these large transactions going on. It's either whales, if you want to say whales, but I would rather say institutions that are mainly buying Bitcoin. I mean, these charts are extremely low. For exactly the price surge that we've seen with Bitcoin. Everyone's trying to get their hands on some dirt cheap Bitcoin. You saw a lot of support in the 40s, and we're seeing even more support in the 50s. I do think that we're going to continue to see this trend, guys. And I'm going to get into some news about RSR. So Crypto.com lists RSR. You're allowed to buy it in the United States now. This is going to see a surge in RSR. This is kind of the news that we needed to push RSR out into the mainstream and available to buy for more people. We're seeing a lot of RSR being put into cold storage as well. If you see a coin that's being put into cold storage, as much as RSR is, that shows a lot of support. People are going to want to hold this for a while. They're putting it away and they're just waiting for the price to run up. I do see RSR as a coin that you guys would want to hold for a very long time. So Crypto.com app, users can now purchase RSR at the true cost with USD, Euro, GBP, and 20 plus fiat currencies. This is what I was talking about. And that's going to be very big for a lot of these retail buyers. And we do have a trade going on RSR. I would say another buy level is if it breaks out of this trend resistance or this trend that we have, this little channel. If it breaks out of it, make sure to accumulate some more around 10 cents. 10 to 9 cents would be another good buy target for RSR. And then we're going to be selling them around 15 cents to around 20 cents. Do 2 sells. Make sure you guys are going to be buying in these zones. You guys can buy twice in these zones. So 4 buys in total, 2 sells in total. Make sure to probably hold around 30% to 20% after these sells. And also, I did not cover this yesterday, but VRA patent announcement, the World Intellectual Property, WIPO, confirms publication of Veracity International Patent Application. PCT application, blah, 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 right? Proof of view, blockchain, okay? I was talking about this for a while, all right? We knew this patent was coming out. We knew we were going to see a surge with VRA once this patent's coming out. Wait for VRA to get listed on Binance. That was the next thing that's probably going to be coming out for them. I knew this thing was going to be coming out, but we're going to need to see the Binance listing, and then we're going to see VRA take off like crazy. And that's without a doubt. VRA is definitely one of the highest use case streaming companies, I guess you could say. And where we're at right now in the cycle is, I'm going to show you guys, we're going through a little cycle. Like I said, these high caps pump. and then you guys are going to see these mid caps pump. And right now, we've been seeing these small caps pump. We're in the part of the cycle where a lot of these small caps are taking off. We've had multiple small caps do around a 4 to 5x in the past three to 4 days, and I see that continuing probably for the next week or so, and then we're going to see them kind of relax a little bit, but I'm not sure about the week time frame. I just see them pumping. I'm not sure how long it's going to be, but I do see Bitcoin running up next week. It might run up over the weekend. Highly doubt it. The volatility is normally very low on the weekend. We might see some dips in Bitcoin over the weekend. That's what we normally see with Bitcoin, because volatility, institutional buying doesn't take place on Saturdays and Sundays too much. That's just the way it goes. But look at this, guys. Look at all of these things pumping. We've had FTM for quite a while. I'll get over their technical analysis in the later part of this video. We have waves pumping as well. And basically everything is up today, guys. Every single thing in the top 100 is up. That's a great thing to see. Another day where altcoins are massively surging. And we kind of predicted last night that Bitcoin was going to have a run up. If you guys missed that stream, it's okay. But we had a very good feeling that Bitcoin was going to bounce off of 54, 53, and then continue to run up. I do see a time frame of Bitcoin hitting 60K within the next week or so. Not hard to predict. We're almost at 57K. Okay, we saw a lot of support with Bitcoin around 56,500. We've pushed over that. We're going to need to see how 57K reacts, but we're up 5% today on Bitcoin. This is going to cause the entire market to surge today. Great day to be in crypto. We just need to have Bitcoin hold that 56,500 level or 56 level, and we're going to see a lot of good things. We're going to want to see Bitcoin, by the way, stay stagnant. We don't want it to pump up too fast, okay? We want these alts to be able to surge. We want Bitcoin to be a little stagnant and maybe be stagnant for a day or two over the weekend. Hopefully it's stagnant, and then we could see these alts surge, and then when Bitcoin pumps up again, we'll see these alts surge again. We've been seeing alts surge with Bitcoin being down. It's absolutely crazy, guys. I haven't seen anything like this since around 2017, 2018. That 1 month that we had, it was like 1.5 months where the same type of thing was going on. And this is definitely a crazy time that we're in right now. Great time for profits. And I'm going to show you guys the BTC graph. We have had around, let me lift this up real quick. We're around 14%. Now let's see. We're around 16% profit since this dip, since we had this correction, I guess you could say. We had a little mini correction, and now we're almost at 16% profit. I could drop this down to here, and we're at 20%. I feel like that would be more accurate. But yeah, 20%, guys, in the matter of, I believe, 4 days. Let me put it on the day marker. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. In 4 days, we've had a 20% run up with crypto and altcoins. We haven't had that large of a run up ever this year. Whenever there was a correction, we haven't had more than 20% in 4 days. So we are definitely seeing a massive support with this correction that we had. People are catching on. People are buying into it heavily when we see these dips. And that's really good. Crypto adoption is becoming so mainstream. And people are figuring out to buy on these dips, to buy even when it's a little bit pumped up. And that's a great thing to see. But like I said, we see Bitcoin smashing my little trend resistance here. It's absolutely killing it right now. But yeah, I did see Bitcoin hitting around 60K in the next week. So it's on pace to do that. But I do see the weekends being a little bit low volume. Hopefully it's stagnant, and we see that surge. And here's Ethereum. Ethereum has been pumping, guys. You guys better put your money into Ethereum, your stable coins. If you're holding fiat stable coins, put it into Ethereum over the next short term to mid long term, I would say, like 3 months. We're going to see Ethereum absolutely pump. We're going to see a 3K Ethereum within the next 3 to 4 weeks for sure. That's a very conservative call right there. So don't think that it can't happen sooner. But like I said, 3K Ethereum, it needs to break out of this channel really to hit 3K. But it's probably going to stay in this channel right here and end up pushing out of 3K because we've had a very steady price movement in Ethereum. But yeah, Ethereum is going to be going to continue to pump and do exactly what it's been doing. We've been talking about this since ETH's been around 2,400, 2,300. Even before that, I always want you guys to hold some Ethereum. It's very important in your portfolio, guys. So we're going to move on to FTM. And this news just got posted. What time is it? This got posted 45 minutes ago. And you guys better be holding on to some FTM if you guys are not into them right now. Wait for a correction. I see a correction around, here, let me look. So here's the graph. I see a correction around 85 to 88 cents, maybe before that. Whenever it gets above 80 cents, we're going to see a support level. If they can't break it, we're going to see a little correction with them. But I do see the major correction being around 85 cents. And I want you guys to understand. Wait, here it is. Yeah, wrong graph with them, guys. But I do see a sell zone. We had 3 buy zones with FTM. We're up a significant amount with them. We're up actually quite a lot with FTM. I want you guys to be able to sell them around 75 cents. And we did hit that zone. And our next one's going to be 85 to 81 cents. I would probably do 2 sells in there, 2 sells in each box. Whatever you guys feel comfortable with. If you want to do, let's say, you guys can do, let's see, 76 to 72. I would probably do 74 and 77 with that. I like to do 2 sells in each box that I make, so I do 4 in total. If you guys have less of a portfolio, I would recommend doing 1 in each box. But you guys are gonna want to hold FTM long term. I would recommend keeping around 30% once it reaches this level, just so you guys are able to hold it long term, but you have some profits to move into some other stuff that is pumping. But let's get into the news, okay? 200K daily transactions on FTM. FTM just passed 3 million transactions, and you guys are not going to believe this, okay? 15x increase in unique wallets year to date. 70K unique mainnet wallets, 22K Ethereum wallets, and this is the most important thing. 10x gas usage since the beginning of April. They've 10x'd their gas usage. If you guys understand that, that's going to be a very large run up. That's why I want you guys to still hold them. I might do another buy once they break that and they start to have a little bit of a correction. I do see them probably doing around a 4 to 5x short term, just because of this gas usage keep on going up, and their stats are really looking phenomenal right now. And it's gonna be a great thing to hold on to long term as well. Yeah, very, very bullish on FTM. We're gonna see 3 to 4K Ethereum. We are approaching the next level. I'm just going to go over a little bit of everything. I have it written down. We are approaching the next level for Ethereum. Like I said, we're going to stay in that channel probably, but once we break out of that channel, we're going to be looking good. The market is growing with Ethereum, by the way. When you guys are seeing this market push, Ethereum is always following it, and that's a great thing to see with any sort of crypto. You don't want a crypto that isn't following the market growth, because when a crypto is following the market growth, like exactly the trend of where the entire market is going, you can tell that crypto is not too confident with investors, meaning that investors are not likely to have confidence long term, short term, whatever you want to say on it. It's very good to see the market growth continuing with Ethereum. It's a little trend that I've picked up on, and it's probably one of the safest investments, Ethereum. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next trades. Yeah, but like I said, these are some great sell zones. We're up probably, what time did we buy this at? 2.6, almost a 3x. By this third zone, we'll definitely have a 3x on that. That'll be quite nice. And this is bands. We've also had 2 buys on bands, and I do see a third buy. We're waiting for band to push out of this support level, and I believe this one should be red. My bad, guys. All right, there we go. So yeah, we want band to be pushing out of the support level, and then we're going to rebuy back in. I would put a sell probably around 20 on them. This is a very easy, safe trade for you guys. But we have 2 buys in right now, and I really do see this holding. I did remove a sell order that I had on them just because of where the market's going, and I really do see band pushing up very, very quickly. We do have a very hard support level to break around 18. That's why I think once it breaks out, we hit the sell, and then it's going to bounce back to around 18 or around that. And then it's going to make its next push up, and it's going to need a break through 23, which is going to be some other very, very hard support level. As you guys can see, we've had a pretty steady growth since this dip with bands, and it's really looking like it's consolidating, and it's about to make its next leg up. And we've seen this leg up here. We are around the same support level, or the same, you guys can say the same trends back in early April, and it bounced up. And I do see this happening in the same kind of order as this did. So I'm thinking that this is going to be a very easy trade for you guys to get into. And if you're already in it, good for you. And we're going to talk about Cake. Cake sell zone did hit. For our first sell zone, we have 40, 45, and 50 for Cake. We have 3 sell zones, and I want you guys still to keep around 30% of Cake long term. And you guys are really going to want to convert some Cake into some other cryptos once it hits, I would say, around the 49 level. Don't sell at a round number. A lot of people wait for that, and I'm just saying 40 to 45 to 50. I would probably say 41, 40, or just close to those numbers. If it's $1 or $2 under or $1 or $2 above, good for you. But you guys are going to want to hold probably 30% of your Cake long term. They are working on releasing every single ERC20 token. I know that for a fact. I saw a few articles about that, but you have to understand, once they release all ERC20 tokens, I'm going to post a video. We're going to buy some, and we're going to see a easy 2 to 3x very, very, very easily when that comes out. But we're not exactly sure when that comes out, so I'm really waiting for Cake to push up to this and then make some profits off of them in the short term. I do see Hot as well, Holo, a good trade, and I do see a buy zone once we either push out of this channel or break down to this channel. I'm not sure exactly which one it's going to go to, but I want you guys to have at least two buy zones, one above, one below. That's very important, and that helps you gain as much profits as you can and be as safe as you can. You want to be buying in chunks. You guys want to be dollar cost averaging. It makes you able to get as much profits and minimize your risk as much as possible. And I do see a sell zone in the quick short term around a 50% run up. It's going to probably go up to 24 to 22. That's my sell zone for Holo in the short term. I would keep around 20% long term on Holo, and then I do see it probably going around the 30 level. Just because it has a very strong support around the 30 level. We did see a large sell-off there, but we are reconsolidating it, and we're having some higher highs in the past week. And I do see it either taking a little dip or it just taking off right away. But if we see that little dip, that's going to be a nice buy zone to get into, because we're going to see a large run-up from there. And yeah, so very bullish on Hot or Holo. And another one is all we need is some news to come out with Cardi Chain. I haven't talked about them in a while because they haven't had too much news to come out, but they are in my buy zone right now. I'm very bullish on them. They just need some news. They need some news. We have a lot of support levels with them. We have 9 cents, 12 cents, and 15 cents. And we're seeing these support levels just because they've been a little bit lacking on the releasing of news. They do have a lot of stuff going on in their company, and I do see them pushing all-time highs. But it's just a matter of them releasing more information. And I do think this is going to be a good buy. I would put a little percent compared to all the other trades. I'd make this one a smaller one just in case this news does not hit. And if they aren't going to release news in the next few weeks, you might need to hold on to this one longer. But that being said, still extremely bullish on Cardi Chain. Their ecosystem's absolutely phenomenal. But we just need some more news. And I have a buy zone around 90 cents. And then we have one around 10 cents, 10 cents and 9 cents. Sorry about that, guys. 10 and 9. And I would definitely buy into this into chunks. Do 4 buys, one in this zone, wait for it to drop a little bit, one in this zone. And then we're looking to sell them around 14 to 15. And then we're going to sell them again around 20 to 18, around that zone. And that'll be a nice 50% gain on Cardi Chain. But I do see that maybe taking a little bit longer unless they release some news in the next week or two. It's been a while since they released a lot of substantial news. But since it's been a while, I really do feel like they're going to come out with something very soon. We're just going to need to see on that. And yeah, like I said, the outflow and the inflow of Bitcoin's extremely low. Institutions are buying them, guys. This is why we're seeing this run up with Bitcoin. This is exactly where it's coming from. And we love to see it. We love to see it. And it just touched over 57. We're up 6% on the day. Ethereum's taking a little break. It's taking a little breather, guys. Do not worry. Yeah, we did see 1inch have a great run up as well. That was because of the Binance news that they were being invested into by BNB. And we're going to go over some coins that are some strategies that you guys need to be doing as well. You guys need to be taking your profits from these small caps, and you guys need to be moving them into these high caps. And these are high caps that you guys are going to be holding for a while. And you guys can honestly hold these ones for quite some time. We've went over this in the past, but I just need to remind you guys that you really need to hold these high caps long term instead of these mid caps and small caps. These mid caps and small caps are the type of things that you guys are just making short-term games on, and then you're putting them into either Ethereum or these high caps to hold them long term. And some high caps you guys need to be holding long term is BNB. For sure, you guys need to be holding on to some BNB, Chainlink as well. Definitely some VeChain long term, and I would really recommend Polkadot as well. We're going to see Polkadot definitely being a beast long term. All of these are going to have insane potential. They're already in crypto, and they're just they're going to be here for a while, and they're going to keep on growing with crypto's growth. It's just an easy safety net, especially when the market starts to get a little bit bearish, and it's just a great thing to be holding on to. Very good to hold on to BNB, guys. They're a monopoly. We've talked about how important it is to have some BNB, and definitely holding on. It's going to be around 1K to 2K before you know it. Next month or the month after, we're going to see at least a 1K BNB. It wouldn't surprise me if we see a 2K as well by then. And those are just the main top ones. I would definitely recommend some Luna as well. We love Luna on this channel. They're very, very undervalued. But I would really use Luna as a little short-term gain play, because after they pump up, they're probably going to reconsolidate like they have right now. But they're going to be pumping up fairly soon. I do see them reaching $100 long-term, but short-term, I do see them probably pushing around $25 to $30 in the next 3 weeks to 4 weeks. Do see that being very possible with Luna. And yeah, that's basically the update of the market for today, what I've been looking at. I have been doing a lot more analytical stuff. We see, actually, let me go over this. So we see 2.17 trillion, a 3.72 market cap increase on crypto. It's been popping off, guys. We had a 10% increase off the dip. We had a 4% increase. Now we have another almost 4%, and we're only X amount of hours into the day, not even completely finished. So the whole market is looking entirely bullish right now. Fridays are a very good day. You guys see normally a lot of people buying into crypto. It's kind of the opposite with stocks. You guys see a lot of it's just crypto's a little bit of a opposite of stocks in some cases like that. People sell on Fridays normally in stocks. People buy a lot on Fridays in crypto. And that's a cool thing to pick up on for you guys. That's a little fact. Just analytically, it's kind of like that. Not in most times, but a lot of the times. So we are going to do some questions right now. I'll do a few questions and then end the stream. I'm going to be recording some videos on some other cryptos that we're going to go over. Some small caps that look good. Make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe. Smash that like button. Sol is a great buy right now. It's gonna be pushing up very soon. We see a 3% down Sol. It had that huge pump up, so this is a great entry point into Sol right now. XRP, I do own some XRP. I'm looking to sell them around $1.80 to $1.75. I'm going to be selling a lot of my XRP. Still probably going to keep around 20 to 30% long term. I did buy them on the dip. Yeah, I called 1inch. I call a lot of things, guys. Pancake, yeah, I went over Pancake earlier. We're looking to sell them around 40, 45, and then 50, and then hold around 20 to 30% long term. We're looking for the ERC20 event. VET predictions, I do see VET pulling off around a 4 to 5x by the end of probably the next 3 to 4 months, however long this bull run lasts. We'll definitely see a 50-cent vent or a 0.50 VET. Definitely by the end, but we just need to see how long this lasts. I am extremely bullish with VET. You guys need to be holding them long term. Uniswap, a lot of Uniswap tokens are taking a beating today, guys. A lot of Uniswap tokens are taking a beating. We're seeing a lot of DEXs today, though, pop off, but Uniswap tokens are just taking an absolute beating today. We'll have to see how the day comes. I do see people buying back into Uniswap eventually. What's a good entry point for ETH right now? I would say around 2,700 is a great time to buy ETH. We're going to see that 3K to 4K ETH very soon. Maybe 2,600. I'm not sure if it's going to dip. We do see Bitcoin over 57K, guys. I'm almost going to be hitting a few of my take profits on these trades. We have 58 is one of them, and 59. Hopefully we could hit that today. That would be absolutely phenomenal. I mean, look at this whale buying, guys. Volatility stays the same, and we see that run up, and that's because of the whales. The whales are buying in. These institutions are buying in on a Friday. They're getting a little excited about going for the weekend. They want to buy some Bitcoin. We already went over that. Let's go Matic. See what Manic's doing today. They're probably reconsolidating a little bit because they are centered around ETH. I wouldn't be surprised to see them down a little bit today. Yeah, look how close they're following Ethereum, guys. Look how close they're following Ethereum. All right, they're down almost the same amount as Ethereum is. I mean that they did have that large run up, and I wouldn't see them not pumping a little bit down. We did have sell orders around 85 cents to 90 cents. So we did hit those. That was very good for Matic. We made a lot of gains off of Matic. Been making a lot of gains recently. It's not hard to make gains in this altcoin season. Don't think I'm a genius. I just do this around 15 hours a day. Do not worry. Do not think that you guys can't do this. You guys just can follow my stuff, do your own stuff as well. I've just been extremely successful with this recently. Yeah, ShopX is a long-term hold. They have been reconsolidating after this IDO. I really thought they were going to hold around $2 after this run-up especially, but they ended up falling back down during the dip. The dip really did affect ShopX. If we saw that dip a week later or a few weeks later, I bet ShopX would have been around $5 right now, $5 to $6. It's just a lot of people are getting scared with investing, especially with these new IDOs that come out. Once we're in the bull market, you guys will see these push up a lot more, and we are in the bull market, but a lot of people are going to be investing into these smaller caps and holding them long term. But you guys are going to be taking profits. You guys are going to be one step ahead. But I do see ShopX hitting around $10 at least in the next 4 months, 4 or 5 months. Where do you see Theta, short term, long term? Theta is the top NFT ecosystem, I guess you can say. I do probably see them maybe pushing all-time highs, especially with this bull market coming. I'm not the biggest fan of NFTs, but they do have the content creation and the entertainment sector, which I do like about them. That's why I do see them being bullish in the short to mid-term. I'm not going to say they're going to break too high, but definitely. Entry point on Cake and Rune. All right, so our entry point again is we need to see it break out of this channel that we're in. I would definitely say another entry point for us would be around $36, maybe 36 to 38, especially with how much it's taken off. But I would say definitely buy some Cake at some point if you guys are not invested into it. We just have to see it push back down. But with the way Bitcoin's heading, I'm not sure if that's going to be possible. But yeah. And let me show you some Rune. You go to Rune. I believe I have a, I know I did a trade on Rune with you guys. It's not on here. Entry point for Rune though. I would say, let me see where it's at today. I haven't actually looked at Rune today. Believe it's going to be up today. Thorchain. Yep. I'm not sure when our entry point was. Someone in the chat, if you guys could let him know. We did see some reconsolidation. That's where I believe we bought at. But yeah, I'm very bullish on Rune, short and long term. Cosmos ecosystem, very bullish on a lot of things in there. Yeah, I'm very bullish on XVT or XVS. My bad. I do see them probably pushing around $300. Probably 2 to 3 months. Up 73%. We're gonna see some reconsolidation now. Definitely wait for the dip on them and then buy some. All right, I'm gonna end the stream there, and make sure to subscribe. Make sure to hit that like button. I'm gonna be doing another video today, and then do a stream later this night. Help you guys out some more. All right, so that's gonna be the end of the video. Have a great day.